Okay, so that wasn't my son crying. I guess it was my neighbor's baby. So I'm yet making another video. My noodles are on the stove boiling. I'm going to make macaroni salad and chicken strips fried. So this video is going to be about bottle slash formula feeding. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm getting tired of having to explain myself to people. And so I just think it's important that I get off my chest, and I will apologize if anybody gets offended. But I'm getting tired of having to explain my decisions, and I just noticed that I don't have to explain myself to anybody because my decisions are my decisions. I know what's best for my son, my daughter, my husband, and my family. So why should a person be so concerned with my son and whether he's getting breast milk or formula? You know, just because he isn't being breastfed does not mean that he's not healthy. He is very healthy and happy with formula feeding. He is now 10 pounds 4 ounces, and he has 4 ounces every 2 hours, sometimes 5. So that's great. He's not even 3 months yet. When I was breastfeeding, we were both tense and unhappy, stressed out. He was always hungry, always crying. I couldn't produce enough milk. He wanted more than what I was able to give him. I could tell he sensed that I was stressed, so he would just cry and not latch on right. It was just difficult. I just say, in my opinion, breastfeeding is stressful and very draining. Very draining. I think we have a much better bond now that I am formula feeding than when we were trying to breastfeed. So my advice to those of you that want to breastfeed, that's fine. Do it. If you want to formula feed, so be it. You know, that's your decision. Just let it be your decision. Don't get discouraged from other women talking about breastfeeding and how your baby is better off being breastfed. That's their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you want to formula feed, that's your business and your business only. And like I said, let it be your decision that you're making, not something that someone's putting in your head that, you know, oh, you should breastfeed because it's better, or formula feeding sucks. No, let it be your decision. I don't want you to feel that you're being pressured into doing something you don't want to do. So make sure that that's exactly what you want to do. Some breastfeeding moms, they are against formula feeding, and they tend to make a person feel ashamed or horrible. You know, they might not notice that they're doing it, but they do it. Don't let women like that get to you. Don't let them discourage you. Also, don't listen to women that say your baby will have a higher IQ with breastfeeding, or you have a special bond with breastfeeding, because in my opinion, it's BS. It's completely BS. You can have the same bonds. Like I said, I have a stronger bond with formula feeding. And the IQ, I think a parent is a big part of a child's IQ because they spend most of their time with their children. Whether you take your kid to a daycare center or you're a stay-home mom, you are the one who teach them their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s, how to walk, how to crawl, how to speak. So you are in charge of their IQ as far as their babies. No one else. Not breast milk, not formula. That's bullshit. Completely. I'm not against breastfeeding, don't get me wrong. I'm not for it and I'm not against it. I have breastfed for a month, both my children. And I you know, I thought it was a little bit hard, so I turned to formula feeding. You know, some women can breastfeed, some women can't. That's just the way it is. I didn't have the energy for it. I have a 2-year-old daughter that needs my attention. She gets up extremely early, so it was hard for me to breastfeed and then to stay up throughout the whole day with her. And no, formula feeding moms are not lazy. We just found a solution to the problem that we have with breastfeeding that works for us, that makes both us and our children happy. So that is all I have to say about breastfeeding and formula feeding, because there seem to be a lot of breastfeeding videos and not enough of formula feeding, and I want all the other formula mothers to know that it's okay to do that. It's okay to tell people, hey, I formula feed my child. Don't feel discouraged, don't feel ashamed, and just do what you have to do for your family. I do not want to hear any negative remarks, so if you have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself. I've had enough of people criticizing me and telling me, oh, you know, you should breastfeed, it's better. No, it's better for you. What works for me is something different, so keep your comments to yourself. And I'm not talking about any of my subscribers, because all of my subscribers are great and support my decisions and give me the best advice that anyone's ever could give me. So I'm talking to the people who just might come across this video and might want to put their 2 cents where it doesn't belong. So that's about that. I will have a separate video about the WIC program, because I'm getting tired of women bashing that program because they feel that they're so high and mighty that they cannot be on the program. So I will have a video on that too, because that's a very touchy subject, and I think women who have bad things to say about the program should just keep their comments to themselves. So with that said, I will end this video. See you later, ladies.